Are you a fan of the Kill Tony show? It's one of my favorite comedy shows, and I like to try to add in a little bit of humor on this podcast. If you've never seen Kill Tony, check them out. Simple YouTube search Kill Tony. Basically, these up and coming comedians, they put their name into a bucket, and then if they get pulled, they get a minute, and then an interview by the panel, and it is just absolutely insane. Some of the stars that they found, like Cam Patterson, Hans Kim, and of course, it's all filmed now at Joe Rogan's Comedy Mothership. But the episode this past week was absolutely incredible with one of their bucket pulls. This kid is 21 years old, and he said he wants to do musical comedy the right way. Now, musical comedy, we're talking about like Adam Sandler, piece of shit car, like the good stuff. Like going back, I don't know if there's any other musical comedians, but this is just too good not to share. Tony Scar, you can find him on all the socials at Scar Comedy. So check out this clip.
The most beautiful thing today, I saw a homeless man playing guitar to a homeless woman. And I imagine what that homeless love song would sound like, and I think that, folks, it would sound a little something like this. Girl, you have the 3 prettiest teeth this world has ever seen. You make me want to bend this used needle right into a wedding ring. You're not like other girls, 'cause other girls would never try to street fight a pigeon or rummage through the trash by chewing through the bag. But she's a little bit different. She said her name was... Is it French? 'Cause I love it. She's the only woman I have ever met whose love language is masturbating in public.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Davedreaming, episode 17. Kick it.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
Welcome to Daydreaming!
Woo! So, have you heard about the flock cameras in Greenfield? These are little solar panel operated little tiny cameras. They look like your doorbell camera that you might have from Ring or Google or whoever. These are automated license plate readers supplied by Flock Safety. The city has used for a few years, and they have recently come under scrutiny for it. A lot of people are worried there's facial recognition technology in these Flock cameras. But the police insist that they are just used to track vehicles coming in and out of the city. I don't know how much I buy that. They said that the flock camera was used to capture the people who robbed the ATM at the tree by Big Y. They were able to track their vehicle all the way to the airport. And I guess they say the system also helped locating suspects in the Greenfield murder investigation that happened. And I just don't understand how that is all plausible with just a license plate. I mean, people can drive other people's vehicles. They can steal vehicles. It might take some time to know. So I'm not sure the police are obliged to tell us all of the truth. They recently had a meeting with the mayor, and the mayor basically reiterated what the police are saying. It's just for automatic license plate detection and not facial recognition. But I'm not sure how much I am buying that. Like I said, residents have raised strong objections about surveillance with potential misuse, especially the possibility that the data could be accessed by the feds, which once again the mayor said That's not happening. Everybody's worried about ICE, immigration enforcement, even though Flock's own materials say ICE does not have direct access, but that is direct access, and I feel like the feds could get their hands on anything they wanted to. But so here's the current status of these Flock cameras and where they are. I'll even put up a little map for you guys. But as of January 2026, now, Greenfield police chief announced that the department plans to remove all 4 Flock cameras later in the year, citing the roughly $12,000 annual cost and broader city budget problems. The plan is to take down 2 cameras in May and the remaining 2 in October. So yeah, that's great. I mean, were they put up before or after they were looking for these people? And is it just going to be an ongoing on and off type thing? They've expressed interest in putting them up at Poet Seat Tower after it cost $50,000 to sandblast all the graffiti off of there. I can understand having some kind of surveillance camera up there for that type of thing. But I truly do think it's an invasion of privacy to be, tracking people's license plates automatically if indeed that is all they are doing. I mean, New York, you have traffic cameras. I mean, everybody expects cameras at traffic lights or to have state police cruisers with the camera technology to automatically read the license plates. But when you have these mobile units that can just be put up and down wherever they want, I mean, isn't that an infringement on our rights? I don't know. What do you think? All right, now I want to talk about the New England fucking Patriots. Coming off a total ass whooping of the Houston Texans. Defense this, defense that, defense what the fuck ever. Our defense is pretty fucking good too. But nobody will ever say anything about it because we got Drake May, who is just absolutely like doing his thing. Yeah, sure, his turnovers have been uh pretty devastating as of late, but our defense holds it together for us. Now, heading into Denver against ex-Patriot quarterback Jared Stidham. I mean, everybody's saying this is basically a bye week. We can't completely rule out Denver. Bo Nix was definitely a friggin' stud, and it sucks his ankle bone's broken. But it does leave a big opportunity for the New England fucking Patriots. And speaking of the Patriots, this is what we have for the award finalist. Okay, now listen to this. Drake May, MVP finalist, Offensive Player of the Year finalist. He led the Patriots to 14-3 season with a league best 72% completion rate and 4,300 plus passing yards. Stephon Diggs, Comeback Player of the Year finalist. I mean, come on, dude. Stephon was the glue to this freaking wide receiving core. Even the offense, probably showing up as a true veteran. I mean, he's got 17 fucking kids on the way, but we're just talking about football. Travion Henderson, Offensive Rookie of the Year finalist for his impact on the Patriots' turnaround season. That's right. This season was a total fucking 180, 360, 540 of last year. Mike Vrabel, obviously Vrabes, Coach of the Year finalist in his first season. I mean, the team went from 4 wins to 14. What else can you say? And Josh McDaniels, Assistant Coach of the Year. I mean, league's one of the best offenses in the league. And then notable honors, Drake May, and my boy Christian Gonzalez were also selected to the Pro Bowl games. I mean, that is a pretty heavy roster for these prestigious awards. But you know what would be better is a fucking Super Bowl. So let's get it done in Denver, boys. Now, if you followed this podcast for its extensive library of 16 episodes, you'll know that I absolutely am in love with the Franklin County Mass Scanner page. In the last episode, I went through some bangers because I had a month or two hiatus, and they were all pretty freaking incredible. And I was so upset that literally the day after that podcast came out. Like this post on the scanner page from December 31st at around 1:30 in the afternoon absolutely has to take the cake for the year, and it's so ironic that it was on the last day of the year. It's just, you know, how they talk about Florida man and all the crazy shit that happens in Florida. Even the radio station has a bit about is it Florida, Texas, or I don't know where the other state is, maybe Ohio, and you have to guess which state the story comes from, and it's 90% Florida. Just bet on it being Florida. But now this shit in Franklin County, it's just so good. Like, so here it is. 12/31/2025 at 1:20 p.m. Unresponsive party on the FRTA bus, Elm Street, South Deerfield. Now, if you know anything about this area, we're dealing with a lot of unresponsive parties, if you know what I'm saying. So now this is 6 minutes later after this call was called in. 1:26 p.m. Party advises they were napping. Okay. So picture it. You're on the bus, right? You're on the bus. You're probably, tired. Long days, long traveling, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. New Year's Eve. Just taking a little snooze. Oh, hey, we've got an unresponsive party on the FRTA bus. And you get woken up to what? Like, come on, man. I mean, the park bench is probably not that comfortable to sleep on. And you can't even take a nap on the bus for 6 minutes without somebody fucking with your day? That's just inhumane, brother. Inhumane. And sisters. So, now the last thing I want to talk about, and I'm so sorry, these episodes are so short. It's so last minute. I get an idea and I jot them down. I've been going through it tough lately, but luckily, I think things are turning around. I have a second interview to a job as web developer tomorrow, 10 a.m. Not really going to disclose where. If you know me, you know where. Just want to thank my family and everybody who's been involved and helping me out these past few months, and you, the viewers, obviously, who either first time or keep coming back. With that being said, I'm opening up a hotline, Davedreaming hotline. I have a eSIM plan with Helium Mobile, which check them out if you're looking for a free 100% free cell phone plan. Obviously limited data, but you can make calls and texts, and as long as you use the data, they do some crypto shit. I honestly don't even know how it works that they can do it for free, but we have one. Okay, so the Davedreaming hotline phone number. Call it, leave a message, text it, send me a funny meme, do whatever you want. Be anonymous. Tell me who you are. If I already have your phone number in my phone, I'm going to know who you are, though, so you won't be anonymous. But either way, the hotline phone number is 413-475-8151. Give that number a buzz, and I'm going to try to, every week, take the best stuff, the most serious stuff, funny memes, funny videos, whatever, and I'm going to have a 5 to 10 minute or so segment on the podcast at the end for the Davedreaming hotline. So, again, that's 413-475-8151. Hit it up, and I'm going to check it every Thursday and prepare for Friday podcasts. So, that being said, hope everybody's doing well. The winter storm is coming up upon us. Make sure you deal with that seasonal depression by getting outside in that sunshine as much as you can, man. It is depressing. We live in New England. It sucks, but it makes you tougher. And just keep on trucking, baby. I hope everybody has a fabulous week. Peace.
Your viewpoint. It's influential. Use it to make an impact. Distinct. We want you to express it. Invaluable. Get paid to share it. PaidViewpoint.com is not just another one of those survey sites. Complete your profile and get user-specific surveys that pay upwards of $10 per survey. I'll be real. I had to do a lot of the 10-cent to $1 surveys before I started getting higher paying ones, but I made the threshold of $15 and then you get paid out through PayPal. It literally only took me about 2 hours of my time over a few days. Now that I've hit that threshold, I'm seeing video response surveys, photo surveys, and much higher paying ones. So use the link davedreaming.com/PVP or use my code Davedreaming when signing up. Again, that's paidviewpoint.com. Use my code DaveDreaming. Let us know when you sign up, and when you cash out, we'll send you a special gift.